Love it when it's fat and spicy.
This is fat and spicy.
Fat and spicy.
Fat and spicy, motherfucker.
Another fat and spicy.
So you want me to say fat and spicy? Fuck that. I'm out here.
Fuck fat and spicy.
Bro, how long has it been? I'm telling you, I feel like we sleep in the back here, and I wake up and I'm just here, looking at
And
your
then
face.
it's time to do the show.
And it's time to do the show. And I do not regret ever doing this show with anybody else. I wouldn't do it with anybody else. But
Well, nobody brings the spice like Spicy, man. And
That's
nobody
right.
brings the fat like you do, Fatsy.
well, we did have that one guest who broke our chair.
So let's touch on that for just a half a second, man.
I know you were upset.
I wasn't happy, bro. We had to do extensive repairs to the door in the studio. It left a hamburger-shaped hole in the door when he chased me, bro.
You can't.
It's ridiculous, man.
I want my pork chop
Kids.
back.
Your pork chop. What does that even mean?
Oh,
Who carries pork chops in their pocket?
Oh, it's the one I threw out the door. Get him out.
Oh goodness.
That's how Benzie got him out. He threw a pork chop out the front door. The guy left, and Benzie locked the door, dude. Hero of the day, Benzie. Yeah.
He owes me $5.
I think he owes us a little more than that, considering the state that he left our chairs in. He
That
just would
too.
not stop rocking until the wheels fell off.
Or until
But-
the chair broke.
But speaking of things that break, does your car ever break?
No, dude, I drive the Spicy Mobile. That thing is in tip-top shape. It's got the nice color job on it. It's super fast. I haven't got a ticket yet. Knock on wood, but it's plenty fast, man. Why? Do you have problems with your car, bro?
Oh no. I ride a bike. I don't have a license. But the thing is, what I was going to tell you is the reason that you keep your vehicle in such pristine shape is where do you take that bad boy to? I know somebody's doing the engine work. I know it's not you.
Oh no, I don't know how to do that, bro. I'm lost as a sheep in a something factory with wool, and I don't know. There's a saying there somewhere. I go to LS Customs, man. The boys there seriously take care of my ride. They got the custom wheels. They can do the tune-ups. The other day, I don't know what came over me, but I was trying to unlock my door, and it wouldn't unlock, and I got so mad I punched the window. Drove straight to LS Customs. I was like, bro, I broke my window. He's like, bro, I totally got you. I'm like, bro. And he's like, bro. And then I got my new window, and I was like, huzzah.
Who's the owner over there?
Isn't it, is it Corby, then?
I think it is.
Corby, dude?
I think it's the same. It's one and the same. Corby.
Quite literally, dude, the only bro in Los Santos that could outsmoke Spicy, man.
That's saying a lot.
It's saying a ton, man, but that guy smokes a ton of weed, but he also gets inspiration to work on the cars, bro.
Well, if a cook can do it and make amazing food, why can't your mechanic?
Well, he makes amazing music with the car, dude. Now I light that thing up and it's like, roar,
How to do it?
roar.
Nice. So, again, LS Customs, for all of your rides, mods, and repairs, go down, see Corby. Let him know that Phat and Spicy sent you. And maybe he'll throw you a bone.
Or a row.
I need that one more time for the soundboard.
Row, bro. Speaking of row, let's put LS Customs to the side. They're a totally righteous company, and thank you guys so much. But speaking of row, have you guys been hearing the howling in the city the last couple days?
I have.
I have got some shit to talk about, and it takes a lot to make Spicy swear, man. But this is some deep doo-doo, bro.
I filed a complaint. I thought it was my
even
neighbor's
you-
dog.
Is it aliens?
No. I think even you, Fatsy, at this point in the game, have to realize that werewolves are out there.
It's a howl. You know how many animals howl?
You didn't hear they shot one dead in the streets the other day, man. And it
didn't-
turned
I
into a
didn't hear.
dude, some old dude.
Wait, what?
There was a werewolf, and he was shot over, like, on the corner of, I don't know the streets, bro. Like, I drive these things, I don't read the names. But he was shot in the middle of the road, man. It was a werewolf. And then as soon as he, like, fell to the ground, he turned into some old dude, bro.
There was
a
an
lawyer.
there was an old man dressed in a Halloween costume running around.
No, he was, like, full wolfed out. And then when they shot him, the dude said he, like, completely, like, morphed back into a human. They put him in the hospital. The lights went
You
out.
saw this?
No, I heard about it. I wasn't there, bro. Dude, when shit like
Do
this
we-
happens, man, Spicy hides in the studio. I'm no tough guy, man.
It's like you said. I need to see proof. I need to see it for myself before I can commit 100% and say yes, I believe in that.
Fine.
Well-
You know what? Fine. I'm going to settle this once and for all. Wolfie, if you're out there, man, you will be the VIP guest on the show. Come on down, sit in the chair, and let's talk, bro.
Well, I don't know if you heard, but I was attacked, and I had some huge cuts on my chest.
You know what I
Okay.
did here? I
No,
heard that you went on a
no.
binger,
I don't know what you're talking about.
a meth binger.
I would never do such a thing.
You know, Bonesy, I am all about hearing the truth, bro, and like getting to the bottom of shit. But the fact that we kind of know your history with all this, I'm gonna have to call a spitballer on this and say bullshit.
I would never ever.
You sure $5 Betty just seemed a little frisky with you that night?
I have no clue what you're talking
Exactly,
about.
man. We need like real proof of this thing, man.
How
Yeah,
about
yeah,
this?
the
How about this?
werewolf, yeah.
After this podcast, you and me head on down to wherever this attack happened, and we'll do a little bit of werewolf hunting ourselves.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
no
was
way,
attacked
bro.
right outside of Mojito.
What were you doing outside of Mojito?
I got
Oh,
a
we
call
can
from
totally go
you.
to Mojito after the show.
I got a call from you, actually.
I
Are you the
called
werewolf, bro?
Me?
You, man.
If I was a werewolf, I think I'd have better taste than to go after bones.
Well, no. I was on the phone with you, talking to you, and then all of a sudden I heard this like crazy growl. I turned around, and then boom, I'm waking up in the hospital.
I thought you just had bad signal. I mean, what do you think? What do you think bones taste like? Meth and depression.
that
Oh,
minus the
sadness,
meth,
man.
minus the meth.
I don't know, man. We saw those unsavory characters you were hanging out last week on the when we saw the clip. Was that week before, man? I'm a little worried about you, man.
I plead the
I
fifth.
mean, you're hanging out with known criminals.
Known criminals, bro.
Known.
We've had him on
criminals.
the show.
Exactly. Great
I
guy.
was-
Love what he does. Not really, but you know, it is what it is.
Well, to be fair, we were at Faded
Can't
Lights.
say I love criminal activity.
Sounds that way.
You know, in Bonesy's defense, we were at Faded Delights, which is the place to get faded on their delights.
But that's
They have
legal.
plenty of delights to get faded on. So maybe he was just faded, man, and you're jumping to conclusions. You don't jump to conclusions about Spicy.
It's because I trust you.
But what about your bender?
Except
you
not
know
when
what?
it comes to aliens and werewolf. No.
What
No,
about
no,
what about
can't
your
do it.
bender? What about you robbing all the
Why are you
pills?
so steady on talking about the past when the viewers out there want to hear about these potential werewolf attacks? Huh? Let's get
You don't
down
believe in the
to
werewolves,
No, but the viewers obviously want to hear about it. They want to talk about it,
bro.
and that's what we're going to do today.
All right, so let me reach out to the viewers. Guys, I know you're watching. I appreciate you watching. If you have any questions about these wolfies, or if you have like firsthand knowledge, like put it in the chat there, and then Bounsy's going to read through it, find the really groovy questions, and put them on the show, man. So like, ask away, bro.
Make me a believer.
Make him a believer. You heard it here first, man. He wants to know, bro. So what do
Take
you want
me
to
on the
know
furry
about it?
side. I just want to. I want to know.
I think that means something different, bro.
Oh, I'm bad.
You might be getting off topic, man.
Bones put it on the notes. Anyways, like I said, it's simple. Give me enough proof for it without a shadow of a doubt. I have no choice but to believe. I will let down my guard. I will put my pride aside and I will say, hey, you were right. And I was halfway right.
I'll show you my scars afterwards. They're pretty gnarly.
Jesus, nobody wants to see your nasty scars.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Kind of right, man.
They're
It's
probably
pretty-
sores, fever blisters.
I think they're too big for that.
You got the herbs, bro?
I think he does.
I'm not
Definitely
going to chest bump you again, man.
I'm just saying he has not stopped scratching since he's been behind the booth.
Oh, that's because he's chipping, man. He needs some more junk.
Probably. Is that where you spend your paycheck on, Bones?
No comment.
That's all right. Don't worry.
Well, we
That's
do.
kind of none.
We do have somebody in our chat telling us that somebody else, one that goes by Lucky, was attacked twice by a werewolf.
Wise, bro.
Once he said once on the island outside
That's
of
like-
Vespucci, and again at the mechanic
That's-
shop.
That's like
The
getting
reports
hit by
keep rolling in.
lightning in the same in the same day. So, or what, well, you can't get struck by lightning twice. Is that what they say?
I think
You
it's
absolutely can, man.
it's you can't lightning doesn't strike twice in the same spot. That's what you're trying to say.
So unless he was
Oh,
standing
yeah.
in the same spot as the last time, it doesn't matter, man.
What I would like to ask this guy is, what was he wearing that made him look so appealing?
So does that mean
Maybe he
you're
was dressed like a
admitting?
pork chop.
That mean you're admitting that you believe in the werewolf?
No, I'm not. admitting. I just want to
Bones, he's
know
putting you
what
on
he
the
was
spot,
wearing.
Fatsa.
I want to know what he was wearing so I can determine if he had just left a party, a rave, maybe he was high.
I think you're high, man.
No. You were high when you put that jacket on.
Well, with my outfit, man, I feel like Harlequin the Clown.
Someone else is saying that they saw the werewolf at their mom's house last night. Now I wonder what the werewolf was doing.
At
Or if that was
Bones'
You
even
saw the
the
werewolf
werewolf.
at Bounty's mom's house?
No. It was
Jeez.
at our audience member's mom's house.
What does
What
that
you
even
doing there,
mean?
man? Was it a hot date? Or what?
I think it was just a very hairy and burly man.
Look, whoever that was a different kind of moaning that was coming out of your mom's room. Okay? It was not wolf howls. My
You
You know, I thought I
suggestion to
slept it
you,
off
Right.
in your basement, bro. I heard those same noises coming out of that room.
I'm gonna give you a piece of advice. Spaceballs drowns out all noises of those nature. It's the best one.
Bones knows.
I'm
He
just
still
saying.
lives at home with his mom.
He's hearing pitching and catching, man.
Exactly.
I'm gonna call a timeout and a rain delay, man.
Goodness gracious. We are going to call it time out because we have an ad for you guys straight from Los Santos Customs. Welcome to Danny's Home Plumbing, AC, and Auto Repair. How can I help you? Yeah, we'll take a look at it. Go ahead and bring it around back. Just make sure you don't run over the cattle. That's Bessie. Don't worry, we'll fix it up in a jiffy. Oh, all right, let's see what's going on. Don't need that. We're gonna get rid of that. Oops. Don't worry, I can fix it.
It's time for you to stop letting meth heads play with your mufflers. Come on down to Los Santos Customs. Let us bust our knuckles for you. Los Santos Customs. We got the drive.
And we're back, man. Okay, so thank you guys so much for that amazing commercial. We have a special guest in the studio. Fatsy, why don't you introduce our special guest today?
Well, today our guest is none other, and excuse me if I pronounce your name wrong. Pha?
Fuyo is a fool, man. F-U. F-U.
Whoa, that was my fault. I admitted it. You ain't gotta get a violent, bro.
Yeah, you insulted the man,
Eh.
bro.
It's
My
not a
bad.
violent, it's my name.
What's
So,
your
Mr.
name?
Fu? Is that
Yeah,
it?
it's a fool. A fool,
Mr.
F-U.
Fu,
I'm
welcome
pretty.
to the show, bro.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, Mr. Fu, why don't we start and let the people know what it is you do?
Well, I do working for the vessel, the way vessel. I do a lot of running for him to clean up city, take out the garbage, bring to the garbage. I working on getting business starting soon. Try to fulfill my mother dream to make the China food for everyone.
Oh, you're gonna open up a Chinese restaurant for everybody.
Well, potentially, it's a work in progress.
Now,
Bro,
you
put me
said
on the
these-
VIP list, man. I totally want to get some of those tasty noodles, man.
Now, you mentioned that this is your mother's dream.
Yeah.
Is your mother around to be happy, or is she excited about this?
She always around, but she not with us physically, but she always around here.
Well, I mean,
She lives with him in spirit, bro.
oh, you mean she's moved on to the other side. Well, we're sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
Our
it's okay.
condolences.
And sometimes she yell at me too much, so nice to not hear her yell at me all the time.
Totally, man. I wish my dad would stop yelling at me, man.
As I was just about to say that, I was about to bring up your dad and the way he treats you.
Mhm.
Always disappointed. We're gonna have him on the show real soon. I've been talking to the guy, and I think the only way I got him on the show. Anyway, it's not about me. It's about Mr. Fu. Mr. Fu, keep going, man. I'm sorry to cut your time off, man.
No, it's okay. Yeah, just I just try to be upstanding citizen for the city to try to provide for everyone. I'm a welcome person, so I like everyone to like me. So I want to give the food, so everyone like the that I put inside them, you know, little piece of meat every time.
You like to put little pieces inside of the chicks. I dig it, man.
Yeah, well, not
It's
just
not.
at the
It's
chicken, but for
it's about the
everybody.
passion. He said he wants people to feel it when he puts his food inside of them, and I can get
Fatsy's got
behind
a
that.
limp noodle he likes to put inside of people.
We're working on that. I've been
Limpa
seeing
noodles
many
sometimes are
therapists.
better than a crunchy noodle.
Thank you. That guy knows. Fu, I like you.
So what's your favorite recipe to cook, man?
Oh, for me, I like to do the picky duck.
Oh, bro, a nice juicy with the crispy skin and like the beautiful outside, so tender and meaty inside. I'm telling you, bro, if it's done right, it's one of the best dishes in the world, bro.
Yeah, the best one you drown in hoisin.
Goodness gracious, guys.
Oh, he's
Come on. This
speaking my
isn't a
language.
cooking
I'm
channel.
drooling
This
over here,
is the
broski.
Fat and Spicy podcast show. And the viewers don't want to hear about recipes. They want to hear the truth. And Fu, Mr. Fu, we want to hear from you in regards to the topic at hand, which is werewolves. Where are they? What are they doing? What do you know?
And what do you know, bro?
Well, where they are, I don't know. I not to see one. All I know is been here at the Hawu at nighttime, and
Oh,
then
yeah, man.
yeah, they do the loud Hawu noise for the doggy, and I try to find where, and then I go to the into the Palitos.
Let's stop
And
real quick right there because let's do a small segment, and I want to hear who here has the best how. We're gonna start.
Are
with
we really going to go this way off topic? Are you just avoiding the subject,
I
bro?
need
I
to
just
for
want to
the
hear.
soundboard.
I've heard Foos. I've heard Spicy. I want to hear Bones. Bones, give me your best how.
What about you? Why don't you go first?
Come on, Bones.
I think your boss asked you, Bouncy.
Okay. How?
Beautiful,
Is
beautiful.
that good? Is that good?
All right, well, that's all the time we had. Foo, back to your story. We appreciate it. Keep going.
Wait.
I want to hear your Hawu.
Yeah, you got a howl
Well,
now.
that's not really what the show's about.
You're
So
not
let's
off
go
the hook,
ahead and
Fat.
Yeah, you're
continue.
not. You
I
just
mean,
can't just do
No,
your
that.
no,
hair,
we go nowhere, man.
you got your hair, you looking like the cousin of the werewolf.
Mm.
Whoa, man, he's
So
calling
you
out
have
your
to
family
like,
lineage. Man.
Come
maybe
on,
you
these
have to
luscious
like,
locks, bro.
You kind of look like Taylor Lautner in Twilight.
I'd heard. I mean, Taylor Swift. Maybe.
No, not that's the wrong
Yeah.
one.
Come on, give it up,
You
man.
just hate Bones. What do you want?
Come
me to
on,
do,
man.
though? All right, let's see. You ready?
3,
You ready?
2,
Mhm.
1, do it.
How? There it is, right there.
Oh, we need more.
Only thing you're going to attract, broski, is a drunken chihuahua
And
Because I'm
hepatitis
not
B.
a werewolf.
and hepatitis. Yeah. See. All right, I'm
Jesus
giving
Christ.
Bonesy a raise just for that line, bro.
He's gonna
That
get
is
a
awesome.
raise.
So, Mr. Fu, we're getting off topic, bro, and I'm so sorry. So,
It's okay.
you said you made a comment just a moment ago. I'd like to touch back on. You said that you heard the howl, and then you tried to find it. What gives you the confidence to think that you're the one to go out and find it, man? I mean, that's a dangerous task, isn't it? I don't know where to begin.
Yeah, well, there's a little story behind it. So, for my daddy and my granddaddy, they tell me this story for like a long time about the them and the like great granddaddy and great granddaddy and then great granddaddy after him, that they
Okay.
fighting these animal or something.
So you're saying
So
that they told you a story that was been passed down in your family from generation to generation.
yeah. So, maybe I think somebody put a drug in my food or something. So I kind of ignore the first time and then I hear again and then I hear again and then I hear again. So then I want to go try to figure out, what the hell going on, Because now it seemed like because I don't do the drug, I don't do the alcohol, I don't do anything like that. So my brain tell me, maybe you need to look into into this legend that your daddy tell you.
So you heard the stories, and then you decided, well, I'm going to take this to heart, being that this is part of my family lineage, and explore and see what this is really all about.
Yeah.
At any time, did you feel that maybe your family was like just telling tall tales, or do you actually believe this from the bottom of your heart, man?
I mean, I still have little bit of like, I maybe think it full of the poop, But because I not see you, I not see it. So a lot of people have the loudspeaker here for their car,
Yeah,
so
see,
they
me
maybe
and
play
Fu are on the
the louder
same page.
music,
So you've never had
Then
a direct confrontation with the werewolf.
no, no, no.
So
I
okay.
hear the story from the people up in the Palitos, and then I go up there, and there was just an attack there.
So
But apparently he turned to a human.
huh. So now I don't want to pry too much into your your family and stuff that's personal, but could you share with us the story or maybe bits and pieces of what they told you about your family's history?
I know our
Yeah,
viewers would like to hear it, man.
it's a bit like a watered down because it like I feel like my daddy here full of poop because he like a gangster. He like a do the hooker and stuff. The party. So maybe like his
Bones?
his story like a drug. But from what I know, they my great granddaddy from like a long time ago, he fall into some kind of like a caver, and he go inside to this cave and he find a weird creature there, and they holding something there, and he steal from them. So he steal from them, and then they try to get whatever it back. I don't know exactly. They say something along the line of like an emerald with a silver or something like that. And he knows someone to do for the blacksmithing. So they make something for him to so they don't know what it look like anymore, right?
Okay, so he
So
disguises it. Okay.
yeah, then he like keep for himself. And then from what I know, that he go after them because they keep trying to torture him and torture everyone else around because they obviously want their stuff back, because he the stealer. He tried to be the bad guy to them, so they want to go for the bad guy and get their stuff back. But my great granddaddy, he like a big baller, and he say no, after you, I keep it for myself, and he want to kill them. So he killed them, and then you know they say it's all over, and then my great granddaddy say the same thing, but they constantly fighting these animal person, whatever you want to call. I guess you guys call the werewolf.
Yeah.
So the story go on and on and on and on the same thing until my great granddaddy say that he killed the alpha of this, creature, if you will, and that's the last of it. Never hear anything more from there. So that's what my great granddaddy tell me to my daddy, and then my daddy never see, I never see, my granddaddy see, but he got a little bit of the head problem. So I think maybe just the story get to his head because he like act so scared all the time, But I don't think he see because he always in what's it called, the old people house, what they call that,
Assisted
Well, be,
living,
what's it
dementia
called?
home,
Yeah, like he
funeral
just
home.
like a crazy people for old men.
Oh,
so
okay, yeah.
be
They
that
change his
be that as it may,
diaper and
though, I happen to have some friends here in town, and we get to talking and we get to chatting, and they happen to mention that you may have bald-headed family member that likes to talk to me a little bit and share some stories, and he mentioned something about your grandfather and maybe some more something a little bit deeper going on, man. What can you tell us about that?
You talk about that other asshole, my brother.
Oh, it's your
you
brother,
got
bro.
That's just your brother.
That who you talk about?
Well, I mean,
I
we
just-
can't
not
say.
sure, man.
We can't say
I can't
who
reveal
this
my sources,
bald-headed
Broski,
mystery man was.
but he sure had a lot to say about your involvement with these, with this goings on, man.
Yeah. You have a lot to say when I'm not around. Seem like I just meet him for the first time.
What can you
I-
say
I-
about your
I-
grandfather being involved in all this?
Uh, my grandfather, they kind of mad for me because I leave from the town and I come to America. So they don't really like to talk to me too much. But he always tell me I a grandson and number two, but I know I a grandson and number one because my brother
that's
he don't
all that
exist.
matters, as long as you know.
Yeah, he don't exist. My other brother, he live in Temple apparently. That's where my daddy put him.
So you think that he put him in the temple because he's weird,
Yeah, I think he a little strange.
So
and you? I mean, you
I'm-
never
I'm
knew
so-
about your brother. That's crazy. That's how does that? How do you feel about that? I mean, do you want to get to know him? Do you don't like?
Mm, I tried to get to know him a little bit yesterday, but he always say, don't disrespect her with your voice." And he say, "You leave, you disrespect the family." So I don't
So
know.
then I'm gonna have to go and use my sources as a snitch, and I'm gonna bring up something that I really shouldn't, guys, but I'm gonna do it. Is that why you slayed your grandfather yesterday?
Whoa,
What
whoa,
are you talking about?
whoa, spicy.
I'm just reporting
Confidential.
what I was told in the bar. I can't say nothing, but I gotta ask the tough questions here, bro.
That's
I'm
not
not
a
gonna- I'm
question
not
we
gonna-
ask on air, bro.
What are you talking about, man? What else are we doing on air if not this?
You're talking about manslaughter.
I'm talking about upholding a family tradition, and I believe that from what I was told, Mr. Fu is doing his job.
So I don't know. I don't think I do anything. Um, I think him. He look like him.
The bald-headed guy, right? The bald-headed brother.
Yeah, yeah. So I think maybe he tried to turn the page to put to me, because he don't want to look like that guy
Oh.
because he the temple,
Mm-hmm.
So do you
But-
believe that it was your brother, grandson number two, or grandson number one, apparently, that slayed your grandfather?
He not a grandson number one. I a grandson number one now.
Yeah, I mean, if this guy's killing his own grandfather, he's definitely not grandson number one in anybody's book.
Yeah, don't try to give him the spotlight. I
Okay,
don't know.
no, I'm not trying
No,
to get
no.
in the middle of a family squabble, man. I'm just trying to dig for the answers so that the people out there could be more enriched when it comes to this whole thing. Listen, man, if this werewolf thing kicks off, bro, we're gonna have to defend ourselves, and knowledge is power, man.
Okay, so I tell you this, okay? For family tradition, there's some outsider get involved. So, because I not let this little butthole get his spotlight here. He don't deserve. He sit down there, we have to do some certain trial to obtain certain things to be able to defeat this being, if you will,
Certain things, like you have to get like what tchotchkes or like soda pop or what? What do you need to defeat this thing?
It's a certain trials to obtain
Bullets.
the artifact, if you will, from what my great 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 granddaddy steal from them, and it's
Okay.
molded into something. It's something that you're going to use to take care of this how you say that on. I try to think for the English. Sorry.
How about this? What if we is whatever it is that you have? Is it a cure? Is it a weapon? Is it a defense item? What are we talking about?
It's
Is
a
it
cure to uplift the curse of this being that's being brought on to human. So
Hold on,
it's a
Fatsy,
cure
so wait,
in a
wait,
sense,
so-
Fatsy, you heard what I just heard, right?
Okay, so
He's got a cure.
he's saying that's what he's saying. That's what Fu is saying right now, live on Fat and Spicy, that he has a cure or a potential
Wolfie-
cure for the potential werewolf fiasco that's going on.
Dude, this is gonna be huge, man. Like, can we like mass produce this and like give it out to the people?
No, he's not
Un-
even sure himself if it's even real.
Yeah.
Well, listen,
So I can tell
let's get
you
a-
it's a real.
Go ahead.
Okay. I see firsthand. I hold in my hand, and I have to uphold family tradition because that lazy bastard coward Wayful there, my brother so called, sit on his lazy ass and not uphold his side when he's sitting next to my grandfather the whole time for his whole life, 30 years, and he not doing anything. So I step up to the plate and I
What
tell my
about
great
what this?
granddaddy that I will do it for him.
This is what I'm seeing. This is what I'm thinking, and this is just me from an outside source. If your brother could have ever done it, don't you think your grandfather would have given him the trial? Maybe it was always meant to be you.
Yeah, maybe you're
maybe
right.
maybe you were grandfather. Maybe you are grandson number one.
He saw in you what my daddy never saw in me, man. He saw the potential to be greater than you are.
What do you say? He's proud of you?
I think he said before his last words, before his head had to come off from his body,
Holy.
that he proud of me, and I know that that you go to uphold the family tradition and save the humankind.
And what did he tell your brother?
Tell him to sit there
Exactly, man.
and meditate. That's all he do.
You
Sit
have
there
the
and
power
meditate with his
supreme.
stinky corn feet.
Oh God, that's a disease.
Well, listen, while we think about the stinky corn feet, we have to go to commercial. But we're going to be right back after this, and I think we're going to continue the conversation. It's time right now to announce the winner
the winner
for the lottery.
The what? Wait. It's not just a lottery. It is the lottery. Remember, 500,000.
Well, I know what I'd do with my 500,000, man. I would go out and I'd hunt the werewolf.
I would use 500,000 to watch that.
There you go, man. Let's watch the commercial, bro.
Let's go.
All right, what's up, guys? It's your boy Noobs here from Los Santos Lottery Commission. We're live in my living room right now, but that's fine. We're still waiting on a business space. I know I promised you guys $1 million win. However, ticket sales really negated that. I had to drop it down to 500K based on the amount of tickets sold. That being said, let's get into this. We're going to do this right now. Somebody is going to take home 500K. So, what I've got a dice roller. We're just going to roll 2 dice, see how many times we're going to randomize. So we've got a 4. Alright, so I've got, so here's everybody's tickets, 1 through 111. As you can see, everybody is in there. I've double, triple checked. That's why certain names are highlighted green. I was making sure. So we're going to generate one number at a time. We're going to calculate it 4 times to get our randomize. So we've got number 12. And our winner at number 12, Noah Costigan. Noah, get a hold of me if you have my phone number. If you have my phone number, Noah, get a hold of me. We will get you your winnings. If not, post on Facebook. Let me know where you want to meet. Just need your ID, a picture from you, and you get your 500K. Congratulations, Noah, and we'll see you all on the next draw. Thanks.
The winner, you heard it here live. Noah Costigan. Come down and I'll collect your winnings for you, and then I will give you your 250,000 that you won. Just make sure you come on down here, and like I said, I'll pick it up for you, and I will transport it to you safely. Noah Costigan, again, thank you for playing, and congratulations, man. You are
Sounds like we're having a
500,000.
barbecue at the
Yeah.
studio.
Yeah. Yeah. Just remember, go meet Noobs. He'll get in touch with you. You get in touch with him. You can touch each other. It's great. 500,000, half a meal, guys. Remember, this guy's running around with half a meal. Do with that information what you want. But back to this lovely story that we're talking about here with Mr. Fu and his grandfather and his surprise brother, baby brother. Fu, I really want to know, do you believe that there's any truth at all to what your grandfather said?
I mean, I have to believe now because I see him laying there with his head removed, and I see this item that we speak of that is to destroy this curse and cure the people. So for me, I think I leaning more towards like 80-20 until I see, seeing believing to me.
What kind of item is it?
It's a shiny, it's a like a something you would put
A
in a
dingle
sheath,
hopper.
you know,
You said STD?
in a sheath,
In a sheath, so like a sword.
something along the line of that.
A
Mm.
dagger.
Graham, do you have a cool sword?
I mean, I have many cool sword.
I mean, I think if you had a sword on, we'd see it.
Wait, what kind of
It's
sword
just
are we
the same
talking about
sword
here?
that took the head off of your grandfather, man.
Potentially.
Oh, well,
Wow.
we hope that the cops don't catch you.
Yeah,
It
man, stay
wasn't
under the
me.
radar, bro.
It wasn't me that do. I just see his
Well,
body laid
yeah,
there.
you're right. We hope that the cops don't catch your corn chip foot little brother.
Yeah, he
Well,
looked like
maybe we do hope he catches him. Maybe he deserves it if he killed your grandfather.
Yeah, why you try to put me into the speculation for the police officer to put me for murder?
Yeah, Spicy.
No, bro, I'm just reporting what I heard, man. I'm just trying to look. The people ask the questions, and I answer them.
Speaking
I'm
of
the
people
voice of the people.
asking the questions, let's go to our viewers right now, Fu, and let's see if they have any questions.
Okay, hello people.
All right, so one of our questions here is, does waifu have a waifu?
Oh,
I don't have. I single all day.
what are
I'm
you
too
ready
busy
to mingle?
working. I mingle, I do a little party here and there, the dancing, have the good time. But I try to put my head down to make sure I financial stable to be able to provide for family in future.
Well,
But you
we
are
hear that.
looking to have a family.
Eventually,
And
Nice,
would you
man.
pass down the story from your grandfather to your children?
of course, it's a family tradition now.
So your children will also be sword bearers. That's so
And
righteous, man.
one day he's going to be beheaded.
Well, I don't think so.
Not that it's not
If you're
part of the
gonna do
tradition.
it, man, do it on the Fat and Spicy show.
I don't think we can
The
show
big
that.
thing is, if it is a thing, it's going to end with me. I going to make sure that it is over, done with. Unlike
Yeah,
my lying great granddaddy.
yeah, I
So
think our
this brings
program
me-
director would shit a chicken if we had somebody get decapitated on the show.
Yeah, you're not wrong, man. Mr. Link is definitely a hard ass. So this brings me to my final question for you, Mr. Fu. In the end, what's your next step? Like, where do you go to find this thing? What clues are you trying to find? Like, what path are you on, bro?
So far, I've been speaking to a few people around the city, closer to some of the people that have been involved in the incidents of being attacked by them. I have a few leads on a couple people. Apparently, they're holding them. They don't want anyone to see them. There's a lot of talk about the Smith. That they are the one that started this. But I
So
have a
we keep
feeling.
hearing this word, this name Smith. What do you know about the Smiths?
Honestly, I don't know too much other than people talk about them a lot and they say that you're supposed to be fearful for them. They do a lot of bad thing. They send the little alien people after me after I watch a movie and they take me to their spaceship. But then,
Whoa. Hold the phone, bro.
No. He said a movie. He
You-
watched a movie.
Fatsy. I swear to God. Mr. Fu,
I mean, I watch a
are you
movie and
telling us
someone
on
give
the
me
Fat
some
and
of the
Spicy
weed.
show that you went up on an alien spacecraft?
Yeah.
Well, there
Dude,
you have it, Fancy. How can you deny the proof from this gentleman here?
Let's ask questions. Were you in your right state of mind? Were you a little drunk? Were you a little tipsy? Were you drinking at all? Were you
No,
partying?
I don't drink. I watch a movie with my friend.
Drugs. It has to be drugs. Were you on drugs?
Nah, maybe
Fancy.
earlier in the day, someone give me the food that have the weeds inside.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
see, edibles. It'll make you do it.
Mm.
It'll make
But
you do it.
you know the big thing, what I remember they lick on my leg for so long. I wake up the next morning, you know, like when a cat lick your arm or something. I have
Yeah.
like a rash and it itchy for like a week. So you know,
Wait, the aliens were licking on your foot?
they lick my kneecap.
Whoa.
You got like some alien herps, man. Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I make me walk a weird for like 1 week.
Oh, I believe it, man.
What kind of
I'm
licking were
telling
they
you,
doing?
Fancy. They're out there, bro.
He's pregnant.
We got
Are you
werewolves.
pregnant?
Definitely
We got
not
aliens and
pregnant.
werewolves. And how can you not see the truth now, man?
Come on, man. Kneecap licking aliens is what you want me to believe. This is what you want me to believe is that there's aliens out there sucking on people's kneecaps.
So it wasn't.
I don't know what it's
sucking.
gonna
That's
take
a
to
little
get
bit
you
too
there.
intimate. It was more just licking.
How long were their tongues?
Not very long, very bumpy kind of feel. You know, I
Oh,
was
so it
wearing
was like a
pants,
cat.
and then somehow they lick a hole through my pant.
Let me ask
Oh.
you, what do they look like?
Like little gray, weird. They talk like a bitty 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 boop boop.
Can you do that again for us?
Huh?
To the soundboard, man.
Can you do? Yeah, can you do that one more time?
Oh, how they talking?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're talking to like each other. They got the beep the boop the beep the boop boop beep beep beep.
Well, I mean, that sounds
So
like
at any
robots.
time when you were at any time on the ship, did you ever get any words of wisdom from them?
No, they just say they want a female and they're gonna blow up Earth if we don't give them one.
A female?
Oh.
Yeah.
They didn't get enough for your kneecaps?
No, I tried to offer myself for mankind, and they say they don't want me. And I asked why, and they say they want a female.
Did they give you like a time limit?
No, we just asked them, like, you know, like when, and then they say you'll see the light in the sky.
Oh,
What the
well, that's
heck, man?
specific.
Yeah.
I got it, Spicy. We'll put a wig on your dad and put him out there.
It's a good idea. I like that idea.
You really think that's the wisest of ideas, bro, Chacho?
Maybe he can get him the pie. Or
Maybe we can even convince him to put on some lingerie because it sounds like the aliens are into that or would be into that.
Are you into that, Benzie?
Look.
I'm not doing it.
If anything, we just need we need to have a small little competition to see who has the biggest kneecaps in the city.
I like that.
My vote is on the burger shot guy.
I don't know, man. I know you got those little biscuit-looking knees, man.
These are tiny biscuits.
You know it's true, bro. They look like little Pillsbury biscuits, man.
Bones, what else does the audience have to say? We're not going to talk about my knees here.
All right, so I'm assuming anonymous, as his other questions have been anonymous, but he says, "How come none of us have seen/met Mr. Fu until now? Seems kind of odd considering all the things going on in the city lately."
I mean, you have to be right place, right time to meet me, you know? I've been here for quite some time. A lot of people I have met. You know, maybe you just not your right time, you know, to meet me. Maybe
Yeah.
next time, you know,
I mean,
if
he
the
said
time
it.
is right, the stars align, you'll meet me, you know?
He said it himself. He's a busy man working on building a strong foundation for his future family. So if you're not in that environment, obviously you're not going to meet the man.
I'm concerned. What kind of meat are you giving out?
Who's giving out meat? Bones,
said
lay off the
something-
meth. Next question.
Next question's for us, actually. Whose brains are on the wall? That's a
Brains. Oh, no. Okay, so let me partake the story, man. All right, viewers, sit back, grab yourself some popcorn, and Spice is going to tell you the story. We have a janitor, and he's a really cool dude, right? And he come in the studio and he's cleaning the walls, and then we got this real kind of a prick program director, Mr. Link, Dwayne Link. He's a cool dude, but not. He reminds me a lot of my dad. He's like, you can't talk about this on the air, Spicy. You got to stop doing this on the air, Spicy. Your office is too full of smoke, Spicy. What the fuck, man? Anyway, so he came in while the poor janitor was standing right where Mr. Fu was sitting, man. And he was up on the wall cleaning the studio and making it look all shiny and soundproofy for us. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Mr. Link comes in. He's like, what are you doing in there? And the poor dude fell off the chair, smacked his face on the wall, and, well, let's just say that I'm donating a substantial part of this week's salary to his medical care, man.
Whoa, wait, where's my pay? Is that coming out of my pay? Is it like you gotta discuss this?
So
with
next
us.
question, man. What's going on?
I honestly, I thought that was the week that Yusuf was here and he bit that jelly donut. But maybe I'm wrong.
I thought
Well, that's
that
what he was cleaning off the wall the first time, man.
Oh. What's the next question, Belts?
All right, so next up we have when will we as in us, have the Smiths on the podcast?
We've reached out many times via Smith signal in the sky,
Wait.
which is pretty much Spicy running outside with his middle finger up, screaming "fuck the Smiths." And
They haven't responded yet, man.
yeah, I'm waiting for just to hear a loud pow and then seeing Spicy just drop.
One day, man. As long as we get it on camera, content is
Hey,
content.
if anybody knows, if anybody has his number, their number, hey, tell them we want him. Tell them we want him here.
Listen, bros, I've put the open invitation out there before. I've said, listen, if you guys are out there and you absolutely want to say what you want to say to the people, man, the Fat and Spicy Show's the place to say it. Alien, cyborg, agent, robots need a platform too, bro.
Yeah.
Let's be that voice. What do you say, Fatsy?
Yeah, I mean, I tell you what, if he comes down here and does an interview, we'll let Bones go with him for any kind of experiment
Huh?
for a day.
Sounds good to me, bro.
Sounds
I think
great.
that's a
Bones, it's in your
Smiths,
contract
We're offering Bonesy to you as a perfect human slave, man.
for one day. One day. We need him back.
Okay.
Next question, Bones.
Next question, Bonesy.
Yeah. So it's not necessarily a question, but an accusation towards Mr. Fu. This guy is saying, he's saying he's never seen you, and all of a sudden you show up rich as fuck, and after the whole alien situation, then he asks, what kind of business are you in?
What kind of business are you in, man? What do you do for a living?
So I like I say, I work for the vessel good, but like along the sideline, I'm more into like the buy sell trade. If you think of myself as like a personal stock market.
So you run the commodities, like you project the prices of things in the future, and you get lots of gear and you sell it to people, and the price goes up and down depending on supply and demand. Basic
So-
economics. Am I correct?
That's correct.
So
Sounds like
it's-
Nice,
gambling.
man. Look at me, Spicy's got an education, man.
So he's like the Wolf of Wall Street.
Whoa, I think Benzie just called you a wolf, Mr. Fu.
Whoa.
Whoa, wait,
I can
wait.
assure you, I'm more like a naked mole rat than wolf. Can you see? I'm like a hairless.
You're
Wait,
not
isn't,
wrong. I
isn't
do
your
like it
baby
down,
brother
man.
bald?
Yeah, he more bald than me. At least I have stubble. He like real
Oh.
bald.
Oh, cue
Dude,
ball.
is this a family tradition?
Yeah, and we all have like my grandfather. He wear like a toupee. He tried to like hide it because he wanted to be like oh look at
Wants to
me,
be
I
hip.
so cool. But it look so funny to him because he still wear like 1960 clothing.
He's just he's an old fashioned kind of guy.
Yeah, was.
I don't think
Well,
you
yeah,
should bag
yeah.
on anybody for what they wear,
Um,
man. That's kind of rude, bro.
Well, I mean,
What's your grandpa?
rest in whatever wherever he's at,
Pieces, apparently, man.
But Fu, so you saying that, let's touch back real quick. You're saying that this sword, dagger, sheathed weapon you have, has the potential to cure all of the werewolves?
Well, for my understanding, it's the alpha is the one I need to find to be able to cure for everyone, from what I'm told. So I've been trying to figure out who the first one to see this being, if you will. And I have speculation from what I've been telling from people. It's a judge of the city.
Hmm.
So you think the The judge. Didn't you say something about a judge, Spicy?
I've been telling you, bro. I've been hearing about this guy for a long time. So apparently, he was like some bigwig in the city, and then the Smiths and him got into it. They grabbed him, they turned him into a wolfie, and now he was back running through the streets. He got shot, I believe, last night, bro. And then he turned back into the judge. They took him into the hospital, and now nobody knows where he went.
Well, didn't
Yeah.
Jack say something about?
Wait, don't we have surveillance footage from that? Didn't somebody? I think Bones, you said something about that.
Man, do you have something about this, man?
I have some footage from the hospital I can show.
What are you doing? We're sitting here babbling like idiots. Roll the footage.
No, you're babbling like an idiot. Let's see the footage.
That doesn't look like any judge I've ever seen. Wait, is that Jack?
I think so.
Who is that wolfing out, man? I'm telling you, look at him. He looks like he's wolfing out.
He said it was Angel.
He's gonna see an angel. They're gonna shoot the hell out of him.
It's so dark. Whoa.
Whoa.
Jesus. Did you hear that?
Bro.
What did he say?
I don't even know. I can roll it back.
Yeah, roll it back. I don't know. I'm trying to
Back,
figure out what he
bro.
said.
Yeah, this is fascinating, man.
He said, "Get out."
He just
Huh.
said, "Get out, man."
Can the I think the audience is saying something. Maybe some technical audio problems there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Fix that real quick. Sorry about that.
Bones is on that meth again.
Hey,
The
look.
mine's back in the production booth, bro.
Here, I'll start it from the beginning for them.
Oh, right in the middle. I'm 100% sure that's Jack.
Oh
He's
my
possessed,
god.
amigo.
Whoa, this guy.
Guys, leave.
That
Everyone
guy
leave the
said he's
hospital.
what's going on?
Don't shoot him! Don't
Just
shoot
let
him!
him-
It's Angel!
Hey,
Don't shoot him!
It's Angel.
Everybody out!
Shoot
out,
me!
out,
Shoot!
out, out,
Shoot
out,
the
out.
fuck!
Don't
What's
shoot
wrong
him,
with him?
no.
Don't shoot him! Out of the
Do not
house.
shoot him.
Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Get out!
Spicy,
Get out!
did you
Get
shoot?
out. Do not shoot.
Spicy, would you shoot that guy?
Of course I'd shoot, bro. I don't need a wolfie chomping on my face, man.
What about you, Fu? Would you? Maybe this would be a good time for your weapon.
Yeah, you behead
Yeah, I
somebody.
mean, from my understanding, I mean, if you had just used a regular bullet, or you want to try to bite him back or kick him or something, I mean, you're not really going to do too much. We're talking about the immortal being.
I think the thing is, I think I'm trying to understand the logic here. Is that the weapon you have is some sort of, like you said, cure. So if you want to save the person, you use the weapon. But if you just want to kill the werewolf, you just light him up, right?
Well, light him up, sure. You have to kind of maybe dig a little bit deeper into the hat.
Well, they said they shot the wolfie, and then the judge appeared after, and he's fucked up, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to turn them back to the human because it's going to, lessen their powers, but it's never going to take their power away.
It won't cure the
So-
curse. Oh,
Is the
Maybe-
judge dead or alive?
I don't know.
Oh,
Let's finish watching the clip.
Unless they use something that's going to, what I have or know of for the possession of this item. I don't think he the die. I think he's still here, and I think the people should be, safe about what they're doing and where they are, and not travel alone.
I would agree with Fatsu. Let's finish the clip, bro.
Oh my god. Yusuf, lock him in there. Get out.
Guys, get out of here. Come on.
Yeah, so for the audience, that's where we were wondering what he was saying. And
It totally sounded like he said, "Get out."
100%.
Get out.
Guys, get out of here. Come on.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like Get Out.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, so maybe this human kind of himself is coming back to try to
Yusuf.
tell them, it's coming.
Alright, we
You better
gotta,
go.
guys, we have to hold it down out here.
No,
We're
no
down.
one can come in.
Wolfie
No one can come
activities
in.
are about
No
to
one.
begin.
Hmm.
Because I mean, the wolf is like an animal, right? The instinct is to, it's a predator, so it want to go for you. But the human instinct is for loving and for caring, So once
understand.
they
So
weaken
he's
it,
fighting. He's fighting himself.
but essentially, yes, essentially.
Like an inner demon.
Well, let's
It's
see
a
what
wounded-
happens. Let's see
it's
if
a
he can.
wounded
He can.
team.
If he can restrain it.
No, now. No one there, they're out.
Hey, did y'all notice how he was saying don't shoot him, but then pulls out his gun?
I literally
Well, I
was
mean,
just
you
gonna
still want to
ask
be
that.
careful.
I
You still got to
mean,
take care of yourself, man.
yeah, I mean,
Like if
based on
Fatsy
what.
turned into a werewolf, I'd still have my gun out. I wouldn't shoot him, but if he jumped on me, I'd be like,
If
Fatsy,
Bones
I
turned
swear
into a
out.
werewolf, I would shoot him.
Well,
Oh, no
based on
question
what.
about Bonesy.
That hurts. But based on what Food
Those brains
said,
up there on the wall would be his.
bullets don't. They might stop him.
But see, if the
temporarily.
bullets were able to get the quote unquote judge in the hospital, or at least in a state where he was unconscious,
Mhm.
then bullets obviously can. Maybe they just have to finish the job when he's in his human form. That's me putting that piece together.
Does that sound
So
accurate?
I'm going to take a step further, and I'm just going to say, Mr. Yusuf, if you're listening out there, please don't come arrest me for what I'm about to say. But guys, if you see a werewolf, blast his ass, man. That's what works.
Whoa. We can't say that.
Whoa. We
Yeah.
cannot. Dude, the
Can't do it.
director is blowing a fit right now. Let's just roll the
Yeah.
clip. Spicy, shut your mouth.
We got this.
Get out of there.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, right in the middle.
Did you
The
see
werewolf! It's there on the video. You saw it, man.
Oh, back it up. Back it up. I
Look,
I
right
to
there.
see
Stop.
that.
It's there.
I don't see
Go
anything.
back. Go back.
Get out of there.
Look at that thing.
Look at that, bro.
Look at that.
That's wild, man. Fatsy, I swear to God, if you give me any lip about this, I'm going to smack you right in the mouth.
I feel like he's gonna say that he hurried up and put on a costume or something.
This has to be a Hollywood set.
I mean,
Oh.
CGI is a
I mean,
very,
these guys,
very good
these
thing,
guys
you
are
know?
running. What is he wearing? What is Jack wearing? A Power Ranger outfit?
I mean, you got a point there.
Sure does
This
look silly.
is
man.
a movie.
But Jack's an honorable dude, man. Like maybe he was in a get up to go to a party, and then something happened, and he had to stop the party and go to the werewolf sighting.
Maybe he's an actor on the side trying to make a living.
And maybe you're a werewolf, man.
Roll the rest
Maybe you're
of the
trying to
trailer.
protect all of wolfy kind.
I think you're in denial.
I mean, look at that. I mean, how can a body
Dude.
accustomed to that?
Come on.
It looked like someone shooting him.
Special
see?
effects.
Oh my. You know, maybe that hair of yours is
Benzie?
special effects.
I think you're finally on my side about this, man.
Oh, I got attacked by one. I'm 100% on your side.
Bones is 100% on meth.
I'm not on
The
that.
video's right here in your eyeballs, man.
Mhm.
If you cannot look at this video and be like, bro,
And you want me
Then
to
proud.
ignore? You want me to ignore that there is a cop shooting in the direction of innocent vigilantes in Power Ranger suits and this big
it's
behemoth
him
of
or
a
them,
man.
man.
Come on. This is a movie
I'm
script.
All right. I'm going to say it right now. Okay, Mr. Hollywood director, if you're out there, please come on the Fat and Spicy show and tell us if this is fake.
Right.
Nope. See, no phone calls, man.
All right. Well, let's
Nobody
rebuttal.
called me.
Let's rebuttal. Werewolf Man, if you're here, let me hear. Let me see.
Come on
No.
the show.
No, I told you. After this show, we'll head down to wherever it is that these things are spotted at, and we will go hunting. I will go with you. I'll keep my eyes open. Hell, I even take off my sunglasses so I can see better.
Don't do that.
Bro, I don't know if I want to be out there with these guys.
And we'll go out there and we'll go, here, woofy, woofy, woofy.
You know what? In the sake of putting this thing to bed, you've got yourself a deal, bro.
What do you think, Foo?
Well,
are you
yeah,
down?
I was about to say,
we'll
how
take
about
Foo with
Foo?
us.
Foo, what do you think about being our sacrifice? I mean, our companion on this journey.
Well,
All right, we need some bait.
I'm already on this venture, So I mean, the
Oh.
more the merrier for distraction for myself, the
Well,
better.
well, I mean, do you have any like information on how to say, I don't know, attract one to us to show bone or show fat?
So I think this werewolf uh, breed or line is a little bit weaker than the ones I've been told of because, from my understanding, they're always going after the firstborn son. So it have to do something with our blood. You know what I mean? So I feel like myself, I already tried to draw out and cut a little bit of blood and put around some few rocks around the mountain.
Hmm.
Trying, place a little bait, if you will. But I feel like they're a little weak because they're not wanting to come to where I am. Anytime I around, it's always something happen and I already like there and I leave, then something happen. So they never want to show face to me. So
Sounds
I
to
don't
me like
know.
they're afraid of the power that rests inside of you.
I mean,
Well-
I do know of this piece that we speak of that can abolish this cure and take them out. So I'd be scared too.
Understood,
Well,
man.
I think, like I said, when this is done, we'll head on down there. We'll see what the buzz is on the streets. Heck, I got to re up on my Doritos anyway. So we'll do that. We'll take food.
Tell you what, man, we'll go down there. I'll buy you some Doritos and some vaginas, and we'll be good.
Yeah, we'll go down there and meet the Power Rangers.
Yeah,
There
you
you go,
might
man.
even get to see the fancy item.
You know, one of our audience members is saying that maybe Spicy should put on a cute fursuit and try to attract it. Werewolves must still have urges, right?
There you go. He
Mhm.
should
Do you want
dress
me to
up
be
as a
like a
big
wolfy
hot
bride?
dog.
Specifically Spicy, though. Yep.
I can
I'm
do
with
that,
it.
man.
I'm with it.
If it means getting the proof to shove in your face, Fatsy, I'm all down, man.
All right. Well, you heard it here, folks. Again, he's going to be wearing a cute wolfy outfit to draw out the werewolf. There you go. He's going to be doing his best house, best of them. But again,
man, let's do
guys,
it.
look, we want to thank everybody for out there for watching, listening, and being so great. We're almost so close to that beautiful, beautiful affiliation.
Getting there, man. We've worked so hard, and we want to thank all the fat and spicy viewers, guys. The fact that you clicked that fucking button in there means the world to us. It shows us how many people we're entertaining, and it makes us want to get better for you guys. So if there is a subscribe button that you guys see, go ahead and pound on that thing. Like I pound on Bonesy after the show. I'm just like, you fucked up the show, man. But yeah, hit that button, bro.
I didn't know
Hey,
where you were
Bones.
going with that.
Yo, you're gonna break Bones' spirit. And speaking of broken things, remember that this episode today was brought to you by none other than Los Santos Customs for all of your automobile repairs, needs, mods. Go on down to see Corby. He's a great guy. I know he smells a little like dank weed, but he's a good person. And I think we're actually doing a small giveaway. Bones, let him know.
Yeah, actually, so Corby has given me a few little goodies, and we're gonna smack them up into a nice little special. What do you call that? What do you call that? Like a little collectible. And we will be handing it out to the spiciest question of the night. Because we have some spicy ones tonight. Very interesting. Yeah. Just make sure to keep an eye on Twitter, and we will announce it afterwards.
Sounds great. Well, that's all the time we have, guys. And again, this has been Phat.
And I'm Spicy, guys.
And this is the Phat and Spicy Show with our guest, Mr. Fu.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
You guys stay beautiful.